What is up, guys? It's your boy Badge Plug, and today, man, I got a banger for y'all. I cannot lie. So look, the other day I wanted to do a VC giveaway for you guys because it's been a while since I've done one, and sadly I shot a little bit too high. I asked for 10,000 likes on a video and we didn't get it, but it's all good, boys. I understand that it's hard to get 10,000 likes. So today I'm gonna do a $50 VC giveaway, Xbox or PS4, to someone who likes this video when this video gets to 5K likes. All you got to do is drop a like and comment down below what you think is the best badge in NBA 2K21 right now. So check this out, y'all. This man was straight up on me. I do one little hop, break his ankles, and I have a wide open shot. If you haven't guessed today, boys, and you see ankle breaker is popping up right there. In this video, we're going to be talking about which is the better badge and why it's the best badge right now in 2K21, ankle breaker or space creators. So something that I did that was very important. And also, guys, I'm going to be talking about which badge you should use over another one, because I know everyone doesn't have 20 playmaking badges, and if you're able to use both, which one I would use also. So look, guys, I wanted to get perspective from the 2K community because this patch just came out. I haven't played 500 games or anything because the patch just came out. You know, I haven't had a whole lot of time, but I've definitely played my fair share of games. I still wanted to ask 2K YouTubers what they think right now is better on 2K21. So Cole the Man told me, I think Space Creator is the best. I'm Davis told me on Twitter, in my opinion, ankle breaker because it allows you to fully drop people, but I use both, LOL. Then we got Duke Dennis telling me, I think it's Space Creator. It has been for the last 2 years. And Steezo the God told me ankle breaker for sure, in my opinion. Now, in the description of ankle breaker, it says when performing step backs and other certain moves, the defender stumbles or falls more frequently when biting the wrong way, which is very vague. Okay, Space Creator says when performing any step back move or shot, there's a higher chance of successfully creating separation from the opponent. Step back move or shot. Now, I wish both of the badges had like a drop down, description that told you what exact moves break ankles and stuff like that, but that's what this video is for today. So let's check out some moves, some ankle breakers that I've got so far on patch 4. As you guys can see, I'm doing a step back and I get ankle breaker every single time. These are just the step back ankle breakers, by the way, and I'm getting ankle breaker instead of Space Creator, right? Every single time. Now check out this move right here. We know that's an ankle breaker. That is an ankle breaker type of move. You've never got an ankle breaker like that and it pops up and says stop and go. So that's 2 times, 2 different animations where you're getting ankle breaker instead of stop and go. And because there was no ankle breakers for the whole first month of 2K21, I bet a lot of people have forgot this little small tip. Try and make sure you go into every game with playmaking boost, okay? Because that's going to give you more ankle breakers. Now check this out right here. This move with the ankle breaker badge, I promise you, I wasn't even trying to get one. It just gave me one, and check out how it just got him completely out of the play. There was nothing he could do. It was like a 2K17 brick wall animation. It was like a push from 2K19. He was completely out of the play. Now this play right here, that's 1 ankle breaker right there, and then 2 right here. And look how far away the second guy was on that play. He wasn't close to me at all, and ankle breaker pops up once again. So into this gameplay, guys, you're gonna see I was going off after patch 4. My jump shot is still fire. I don't think it's been patched at all, for anyone wondering. So if you guys want that, go check out my last jump shot video if you haven't seen it yet. But I 100% think right now the way better badge to use for ankle breakers is the ankle breaker badge. Last year, I honestly would have said Space Creator. You guys know I made a whole video about that, but there's still both really good badges. Now, when you go down the list of what ankle breaker can do for you, it's not just to stun your opponent or make them fall. If you guys didn't know, I learned this in 2K18 that off an ankle breaker, your stats go up tremendously. Now, I don't know 100% that in 2K21 it gives you a boost to your stats, but I know that in 2K18, when I first learned this, my player had bronze limitless range. When I broke someone, I could pull from half court on the threes. And I know for a fact this year, since they've added ankle breakers into the game, I have not missed after any type of ankle breaker animation, if it shows up or not. You guys know how badges don't show up, but sometimes I'll get a little stumble. I see that stumble, I got some space, I pull it, do not miss. So 2K20 was the exact same way with ankle breakers, and since this game has the same badges as 2K20, I would say 99% it's the same as 2K20, where right after you get an ankle breaker, for about 2 to 3 seconds, you get a small window of time that boosts your stats insanely. Your three-pointer goes up, your range goes up, your passing, your driving dunk, all that goes up for a brief moment in time. Now you see, once again, I'm stepping back and I get ankle breaker to pop up and not space creator. So if you're wondering, I'm definitely going with ankle breaker. If I have, let's say you only get ankle breaker on gold and you only have 3 upgrades to use, I'm putting it all on ankle breaker. Now, to the people that have the ability to use both, okay, if you have the ability to put on both, I would definitely say that I think space creator does help in getting those ankle breakers, especially off the step backs and snatch backs. So if you want my list of what I have down right now, and you can add to it, guys, if you want in the comment section, ankle breaker gives you normal cross ankles, right? It'll give you the animation off just a little tiny normal cross. You guys seen that that clip a minute ago where I was running sideways and I just did one move and completely broke my guy and he couldn't move? That is a normal cross. A moving behind the back, so you're coming up the court, you do a moving behind the back, you know, you go behind your back and you fly up. That is a moving behind the back. That's going to break someone. A half spin, one of, if not the easiest move to do in the game. I mean, you literally just do a half spin, step back, and snatch back. That's 5 things ankle breaker for sure gives you. Now I'm going off of when you get an ankle breaker, it pops up on the top right. Space creator gives you a step back or a step back into shot ankle breaker animation. So ankle breaker is giving you literally like 6 to 7 things. Space creator is giving you 1 to 2 things, well, really 1, and you can get the same thing off having the ankle breaker badge. So like I said, I do think that space creator helps you with those step backs, giving you more ankle breakers, but I would 100% go with just ankle, especially if you don't have enough badge points to use on space creator. So the reason why ankle breaker is the best badge right now on 2K21, it's just like in 2K20 with space creator. If you do that step back, you're either going to get an ankle breaker or your opponent was not far enough up to get that animation, and therefore you're most likely going to have enough space to shoot. If not, you have enough space to either step back some more and shoot or do a misdirection. There's so many moves you can do out of that, which makes it the best badge in the game, because you can basically just spam it and you can either shoot off of it or drive in off the ankle breaker or do anything you want off that, and it's gonna disable your opponent on some plays where they literally cannot even do anything. And look what I'm doing in patch 4. Nothing has changed. 2K cannot patch your boy badge plug. We're still out here rarely missing on the game, and we talked about patch 4 actually way before it came out. If you guys have been watching every single day, we've been talking about what was going to happen when 2K finally added ankle breakers and what builds were going to benefit from it the most, and it's still the playmaking shot creator. So after that patch and builds were able to get pro dribble moves with an 80 ball control, playmaking shot creators were still #1 best build in 2K21, you know what I'm saying? But if we had a little chart, it moved down quite a bit, you know what I'm saying? It got close to the #2 and #3 best builds in 2K21, but now with this next patch and ankle breakers are out and stuff, I would say the playmaking shot creator took a good leap. Not as much as before, because remember, these builds are still able to get pro dribble moves, but it has definitely gone up higher since patch 3, and especially after fadeaways have been patched so much, because unless you have a very high rating now and gold or Hall of Fame difficult shots, it's extremely hard to hit fadeaways consistently in 2K21, which makes the playmaking shot creator go up just a little bit more, because now these builds that have like a 75 mid-range, 85, you're not really hitting those mid-ranges unless you're extremely good at timing them, and I'm talking about perfectly timing them every time, because they're very inconsistent now unless you're able to time them perfectly. So that makes it go up a little bit as well, and it's still the bucket getting build. The meta in 2K and in basketball in real life is none other than to get the ball in the basket, and this build does it the most efficiently, okay? So that's why it's still the best build on NBA 2K21 for those of you asking me. And after patch 3 and patch 4, whatever you guys want to call it, there is a few badges like ankle breaker and space creator that are really good. There's 2 new badges that have changed a lot for shooting after patch 3 and patch 4. If you guys want a video on that, get this video to 6,000 likes and I got you guys. I really do plan on making that video because it's extremely game changing. Okay, it's your boy Badge Plug. You've been plugged in. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you're new. Drop a like if you haven't yet, and I'm out. Peace.